Stadium in Madison. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you get to Madison, Wisconsin, you know you're someplace special when you walk into Camp Randall Stadium. This is one of the largest and oldest stadiums in the country, opening in 1917. The students make it special every time there's a...
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Turns it upfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Lost the throw on first. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
RPO complete. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Wants to throw it. Back open in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll give it to People. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Rid of it on the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Handoff for Peoples. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass hits complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
And he finds this guy again on the outside. I tell you what, man, like just that's the matchup down here in this part of the field. You find your guy that you trust and you get him the football. He does the rest. I tell you what, I thought he was going to score for a second and get in, but now set up with this offense, 1st and goal in a great situation.
Here's Peoples. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. He's got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Here's some daylight. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Into the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gets the back moving. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They knock him down right there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Left side is Howard. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Martin.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. He's past the sticks. Open space at the 25. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. In the red area, it's Martin. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. First play of this drive. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll go with Peoples. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Turns it upfield. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the North Texas Mean Green. And it's the Red Raiders looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Camp Randall Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs and help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sells to fake. They're all over it. The throw. Right side, it's Bowman. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Hits inside. It's Peoples. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Out wide left, it's Howard. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Here's a gift to Peoples. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt the...
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's going to run it. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Howard. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Swamped immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after he sunk. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. They give it to him again. Crosses the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The run inside. It's Martin. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Needs it. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, here's Peoples. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to...
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Throws it off the RPO. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Makes the grab in their space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Here's Peoples one more time. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Oh, he dropped it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff for Peoples. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you string together positive plays. Now you know